I've worked for Pierce County not quite 10 years. I love it. Got a good group of people that I work with out here. We all try to look out for each other. Right now, my partner and I are headed to a domestic. Apparently, this was between brothers. One of the brothers didn't want to leave, and somebody grabbed some knives. So now all we know is that there's knives involved, and somebody was going back inside the house to grab a gun. Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir. I don't. I'm on the phone.
Okay, just relax. Put your hands back here for me just for a second, okay? Just gonna pat you down. Make sure you don't have any knives, guns, weapons, anything like that.
I'm cool.
Okay. Where's the gun at, sir? Okay. Hang out there for me.
Oh, sorry.
So what's going on?
When he comes at me with two knives like that, I got my gun, okay?
Okay. And you're the father?
I'm the father. Him and his brother started arguing, and I told him to quit it.
Okay.
He got mad and cussed at me and told me I was no good, and he went in his room. I told him to go in there and told him to shut up and leave the situation alone. He pulled the first little knife right there. I told him, I ain't gonna put up with you. I went and got my gun and told him, no, you ain't gonna do this to me no more.
Okay.
Well, I think I've dealt with him and his ex before. Some kind of order violation or something. I thought he lived next door.
He's lived here as long as I have.
Now you're the brother?
Yeah.
Okay. Alan, you live here or?
No, this is mom and dad's house. And unfortunately, my brother's at this time.
That's what happened.
I came to drop my son off. My wife has a friend out of town, so we wanted to hang out and have a good night with her, and so I dropped my son off. And I guess Steven got a letter from his soon-to-be ex-wife because she took his kid. And I read the letter. He's like, "Did you see the letter?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was over here earlier. I read the letter." And I said, he goes, "Well, I'm mad about it." And I said, "Dude, I think it's kind of funny, you know? But, I mean, in the position that you're in, I said, look at the humor side of it." And then he flipped out and he's like, "Don't laugh at my pain." And I was like, "Dude, I'm not laughing at your pain. What the hell are you talking about?" And he flipped out and started calling me all kinds of names, told me to get the out of the house. And I was like, "This is mom and dad's house. I don't need leave, but I'm not spending my night gonna sit here and argue with you." So he called the cops on me, telling them that I wasn't gonna leave, which I'm gonna leave because I got better things to do and argue with a 42-year-old adolescent. And then he comes outside with that knife and whatever else he had in his hand. And I'm thinking, you are not coming at me with that, because I would have got out regardless. I don't have no weapons on me. I would have taken from him.
So he had a knife in each hand?
He had a knife in the other thing you have, whatever that was. And then my dad come out, and my dad's gun was at his side, and he goes, "If you ever point a knife at me," and so Steven turned around and raised him up and started to go at him. My dad was like, "Do it. Do it."
Did he make any, what did he say while he was coming at your dad with the weapons in his hand?
Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Go ahead, shoot me. I dare you. Take me out of my pain. Take me out of my misery. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, geez, put everything down and think about what you're doing and stop. And
so your dad obviously felt that his life was in jeopardy.
This hasn't been the first time that Steven's come at my dad with weapons.
Well, this is the firearm. I've already unloaded it, but this is the firearm that Dad apparently came very, very close to shooting his son with tonight. I've already taken the two knives. Actually, they're not even knives. One of them is like a little mini sword. And the entire time the son was walking towards him, asking for Dad to shoot him. So I'm just glad nobody's hurt.
All I was asking for was a little compassion. You couldn't even give it to me.
Dude, I'm trying. I tried then, okay? Trying to give it now.
All right, bud. Thanks.
Sorry, they won't let me
Take a
talk to you.
couple breaths, okay?
It's about being betrayed by everybody I've ever known. Okay, I'm the felon, so I have to automatically go. I understand that. Okay,
No,
don't
that's
tell me
not
no.
it.
Don't tell me no. Because you're lying to me. All right.
Don't get spun up.
Don't get spun up.
The reason
know
why
I
you're
have
going, bud.
Because I have a record. I have a
No,
felony.
no.
I didn't even know you from Adam when I showed up here. I've never even met you before. The reason that you're going to jail, though, is because your dad and your brother both said that you picked up those knives and you started walking towards dad, saying, "Go ahead and shoot me. Go ahead and shoot
He
me."
had the gun. Okay, what is a knife gonna do against the gun?
Why were you walking after your dad, saying, "Go ahead and shoot me"? Go
Because
ahead
he
and
was
shoot me?
threatening me, and I wanted to show him I'm not afraid. Yes, I have the knife, but they weren't up in a defensive or attacking posture. They were down.
And the reason why you did that is because you wanted to show dad that you were not afraid of him. Is that right?
Pretty much, yeah. But he knows I'm afraid of him. Okay, I've had it out of me by them, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of getting screwed. I'm done with all this. This is the last time you'll see me alive.
Honey,
I am done.
you were the one who called the cops, not me.
No, Alan did.
No.
Alan called him out here when Dad had the gun stick in my face. Yeah, I'm the one that gets to go to jail.
I love you, honey.
I'm done.
Dad was on the porch with the nickel-plated .45, and Steve was walking right towards him with the knives. So Dad exercised some good self-control, I think. He's going to be going to jail for domestic violence harassment tonight.
I love Lake Worth because it's a small city by the sea. It's 5 square miles of everything that's diverse. I mean, you got people from different parts of the world.